Welcome back to episode 2 of B Squared Sports Talk. Getting at it right away. Episode 1. I thought episode 1 was great.
We had a good turnout in episode 1.
You?
Yeah. Very, very, very happy. Iron Bull's very happy with the 300 and some views it had. We're up to 50-some subscribers, I believe, at the moment.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Yeah, we really appreciate all the support.
Spread the word. Get it out to people. Talk about it. Talk about it.
Check out all of our socials. We'll put them right here again for you guys. Check them all out.
Right here.
TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube.
We got them all.
Check us out. And check out some of the comments. We've had a couple commenters hop on there that disliked some of our content. That started a couple arguments.
I like it, though. The argument's good.
It was funny.
We got some feedback from the viewers, too.
We did.
Saying they want arguments.
Yeah.
And arguments in the comments, I guess, is what we're going to be doing because that's where people argue. Because, like we mentioned last episode, brothers, we're on the same.
We're brothers.
We're on the same wavelength quite a bit.
We are.
So it's difficult to kind of
like
argument here a little bit.
Everyone else is right here
yeah.
on the usual, and we're up here. I'm ultraviolet. That we're just brothers.
Exactly. Yeah.
So hey, what do we got? What are we talking about today?
First question. Actually, I got a little bit of a story.
Okay, go ahead.
Last weekend we went. Us two, and another buddy, Shane, of us, we went and played football catch, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
And
it was a good time.
I threw like a 45-yard bomb
to
my brother here.
I was the receiver.
He was the receiver.
I was.
And he caught it.
I did catch it.
Because it was a great pass,
it was a touchdown.
obviously. It was a touchdown.
Good story.
It was.
Okay.
And then he tore his, not tear, you hurt your hamstring.
I pulled my hamstring.
How's it doing? That's what I wanted to ask.
It is doing, it's doing better. So I lined up on the line of scrimmage, up against Shane. This big boy, 6'4", 250 pounds or so. And I'm a little nervous on the line, So we go up to our football, we get our play going. I'm like, we're running to go.
Yep, run that
so I gave him a quick stutter, took off, and I'm sprinting. Oh, catch it. The tips of my fingers, I got it. And I'm like, yes. 1, 2, pop. I'm like, oh no. Went straight down.
And I knew it was the hammy. I was screaming the hamstring right away because I knew it was.
It hurt.
It was. But you're feeling better?
I am feeling a little bit better. It's a little sore still. It's a little sore. But when I stretch, it feels a lot better.
Good.
I think I'll probably for this weekend I'll be questionable.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But the Iron Bull will be back.
Iron Bull's going to be back.
He will be back. Good.
For sure. So.
Good. Anything else for chit chat?
We can kind of go over what we're gonna first talk about.
Good.
Sports betting and trivia segments at first.
Yep.
Then we'll dive into our NFL Week 6 recap and then our Week 7 predictions. And then
what's after that?
Oh, we will talk about
MLB Playoffs.
MLB Playoffs.
The ALCS and NLCS set.
Yep. And I think we're also gonna. Yes, I do. We're also gonna mix in a little NBA talk.
Yep.
We're recording this on Tuesday the 18th, and NBA has actually just started, so we'll talk a little bit about that. And if you do want us to talk about more about NBA, just let us know in the comments below. So, with that being said,
if you want to get NBA knowledge, I'm pretty good around 08 between 14. That's probably where I'm best at.
I'm real good around 13. I played a lot of NBA 2K13 back in my day.
So the rosters, who won MVP, everything like that, pretty good. Currently, I feel like I'm still pretty up to date current NBA, but not as well as I was back
I agree.
in the day.
Me too. I'm a lot better at college basketball. I watch that a
lot. I'm bad at college basketball.
I watch that a lot more.
Bad at college basketball.
But college basketball, unlike NBA, is definitely a year-to-year thing. You got different players every year. So
that's difficult.
Right now, we don't have much to talk about until it kind of gets going.
Comes in March Madness.
Yeah.
Love talking March Madness.
Real quick question. What do you think about KU basketball 2022 or 2023? Do you think they'll repeat? Do you think they'll be as good?
I do not think they'll repeat. They have Grady Dick, isn't he?
Grady
freshman?
Dick, yep.
Freshman, correct?
Yep.
That's what. Yeah, I feel like he'll be pretty good. But who else do they have? They have Jalen Wilson returning.
Jalen Wilson's returning, but they lost Abaji. They lost McCormick.
Lightfoot. I mean, he's been there for 7 years, but he was a great guy coming off the bench.
Yeah. They lost a lot of leaders, but I mean, we'll see what happens. But yeah.
What do you think? Repeat?
I don't think repeat.
No.
I think Sweet 16.
Yeah.
That'll be done. Yeah. But that's way too early of a prediction. So.
Sweet 16. That was way too early of a prediction.
So let's hop straight into. Let's do the sports betting segment real quick.
Take it away.
So yeah, we're gonna do 3 parlays of the week this week. We got an easy money parlay, which a good chance of winning your money, some money.
Yeah.
A good chance parlay is actually our second one, which is you got a little bit better of a chance. And then we got a long shot parlay,
long shot,
which if you put a little bit of money down, you're gonna win a lot. So we'll start out with the easy money parlay. You got Tampa Bay Buccaneers to win, and currently the odds are minus 540. I think they play. Who do they play?
Carolina.
They play Carolina. That's why the odds for them to win is so big. And then the next leg of this parlay is Kyler Murray to have a touchdown at any time. Which
just one touchdown throughout the game?
Just one touchdown.
Okay.
So that's a pretty good chance of that happening.
DeAndre Hopkins coming back. Probably should happen.
Yep.
I think they just... Who'd they trade for? Robbie Anderson? Robbie Anderson.
After Robbie got into it with his coach.
Coach's face, yeah. It's probably going to get you traded. But
the next leg on this parlay is Duke football to score under 24.5 points against Miami, which I can see happening.
Daniel Jones alum, Duke.
Yes, he is. And then the next one is the Dallas Cowboys to win against the Lions.
They should.
Which they should.
Yeah, they should be heavily favored.
And then the following one is the Chiefs to have over 2.5 touchdowns. So basically the Chiefs to have 3 touchdowns.
And they're playing the 49ers, correct?
Yes. So the odds, Kyler Murray, anytime touchdown was actually the worst odds, plus 165. Duke football, minus 130. Cowboys win, minus 325. Chiefs, over 2.5 touchdowns, minus 165. Final odds, give you plus 1,067. Bet $10, win $116.
$116? You
can bet more than that, but $10 will yield you $116. $116 if you were to win that parlay.
Who does Duke play? I was trying. Oh, Miami.
Miami.
Yeah. That's gonna be a tough game for them, especially in Miami.
Exactly. That's why I say Duke could.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're supporting it, right? The next one is a good chance parlay. It is for the Lakers game. They're home. They have a home game on Thursday the 20th. So the day that this video releases, the Lakers, if they win, it's plus 150 odds. So the next leg is the Jets to beat the Broncos.
And who the Lakers play? I'm sorry. Does not say.
I didn't put who the Lakers played. You can look that up for me.
Yeah.
But the Jets to beat Denver, plus 105 odds. And then this one, it's kind of a longer shot, but KU to have over 13.5 points at half, which I can see them doing. That's plus 110. And then I threw a little golf in there. You know, I'm a golfer. I like to watch golf. It's for the Spaniard John Rahm to finish top 10 in the tournament this weekend. Currently,
LIV tournament or PGA?
It's PGA. Yeah. I'm not sure if I'll associate myself with LIV.
Why?
I'm a big PGA guy, you know. But
professional.
Yeah, I like history. I like tradition, and them guys are just chasing after the money. But whatever.
Society we're living in, man.
That is
society we're living in.
That's correct.
They play the Clippers on Thursday.
The Clippers. Okay, so LA versus LA.
That'll be a good game.
It will be a good game.
I thought the Lakers, they have pretty tough schedule their first 8 games. I think it's like something like top 10. Mm-hmm. Yeah, very tough schedule.
John Rahm plus 110. Final odds are plus 2160. A $10 bet will yield you $226 on that parlay. So the final one is called our long shot parlay. So these are all long shots pretty much, is what it's saying. And the first one is Iowa. This is college football. Iowa to score first against Ohio State. Ohio State is a juggernaut. Iowa's offense sucks.
There's no way.
But it's plus 320 odds. Even if it's a field goal. Even if it's a field goal, you know, that could happen. The second one is for Navy to beat Houston. That's plus 130. I think they're more closely matched, but Houston's definitely projected to be the better team.
The Navy? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay. So that's why Navy has worse odds. Then the next one, we got the World Series winner to be the Philadelphia Phillies. They have the worst odds as of right now on Tuesday. Plus 360.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So then the next one is the Washington Commanders to beat the Green Bay Packers. They just lost Carson Wentz, so it puts their odds a little worse.
Yeah, probably.
But the Packers are not looking good lately.
They are.
They've been losing some. But that's plus 195, and the final one is for the Falcons to beat the Bengals.
Okay.
Which Falcons are, who knows. So that's plus 215 there. Final odds are plus 41,192. A $10 bet on that final parlay will yield you $4,129.
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
Are you going to bet on that?
Probably not.
No?
No.
Because it's a long shot.
It is a long shot. But I'm waiting to invite someone to get another free bet.
You invited me, but you didn't get the free bet, did you?
Yeah, something messed up there. I think we may have did it wrong.
Yeah.
That's life.
We'll figure it out again.
So those are our parlays of the week. You got any underdogs of this week, Grant?
I do.
What do you got?
Minnesota over Penn State. Minnesota, I think at halftime they were beating Illinois last week.
I believe so. Minnesota, I think.
And they just came out in the second
ranked
half.
in and out.
And they looked awful in the second half. I feel like if they would have had a stronger second half, they would have been better and would have played better and would have continue to win. Go ahead.
You got Penn State coming off a loss
To Michigan.
against
Exactly.
Michigan.
You see that? You can see that two ways. You can see them, are they going to continue to play bad, like Oklahoma, after they lost their first game?
Yeah.
Or are they going to pick it up and figure it out and not lose two back-to-back?
Right.
But
Right.
Minnesota, Penn State, you like that? Or what do you think? Penn State's going to win probably?
I would probably say Penn State, but
I got another one.
okay.
I was watching this ESPN story today, and they interviewed the Syracuse head coach.
Okay.
I think Syracuse is going to beat Clemson.
Really?
What was the score of the Clemson game last week when they played Florida State? Do you know?
Let me pull it up here.
Yeah, pull it up for me. I just think they look good. They played somebody last week. It was like
They beat Florida State 34-20. Florida State came back in this fourth quarter and scored 2 touchdowns.
so maybe they had their backups in. But
I would doubt it. I don't think you'd put your backups only up by 20.
I thought it was 34-0, and they came. Never mind. But still, Syracuse. They're going to be very, very motivated to beat Clemson.
Right.
Because if they beat Clemson, I'm pretty sure they outright win the ACC because I don't think they've lost yet. And then.
Yeah, Syracuse is 6-0.
Do you have any underdogs? I have 2 more. Or I want to see what you got.
I didn't really have. I was
No?
kind of doing those parlays of the week.
Okay.
I didn't really think about
I got
any
2 more.
underdogs. Okay.
K-State over TCU.
Okay.
I got that. I saw something. The Big 12, they play somebody in the SEC in a bowl game, correct? I can't remember what bowl it is. Sugar Bowl, maybe?
I'm not exactly sure on that.
It's one of the bowls. I think they play the SEC, and it's going to be them versus Mississippi State, I think it was. Because K-State's projected to win the Big 12 if they beat TCU, and
Okay.
I think Oklahoma State. So K-State over TCU, and then Texas over Oklahoma State.
Texas over Oklahoma State.
I do.
I'm going to disagree with you. I'm going to go Oklahoma State over Texas.
They
Especially
just lost?
being at Oklahoma. Texas does say that they are a 6-point favorite.
Really? So it's not an underdog, really.
Really, it's not, but I'm going to go ahead and go Oklahoma State being at home.
I was saying underdog by ranking, I guess. But
Yeah.
wow, I guess if they're favored.
Yeah, that's what it says. According
What
to
about
ESPN.
K-State and TCU?
Oh, TCU is a 3.5-point favorite, and I'm going to go ahead and agree with that. I think K-State's going to lose. But I did see a cool statistic that our buddy sent us in a group chat today. Adrian Martinez
Yeah.
has not thrown it, is the only FBS quarterback, or I guess, was it a starter? Was that the stat? That hasn't thrown a quarterback?
Yeah.
FBS starter or something.
Yeah.
That has not thrown an interception all year. Or
That's
maybe
pretty
it's the
good.
only team that
Yeah.
hasn't thrown an
Yeah.
interception. That's what it was. And he threw, I think, 35 at Nebraska.
It said 1 interception for every 35 attempts.
Yeah, that's what it was. One interception.
Basically every game.
Yeah, pretty much.
And-
So
Yeah.
that's what I had to deal with for the past 4 years.
But then he goes to K-State and
He goes off.
very good player.
Adrian Martinez never had a good running back with him, ever. It was always him.
Yeah.
But now he's got Deuce Vaughn.
Yeah.
Really helps him out, I think. So, but yeah, I think Alabama's they're gonna come out after their loss. They're gonna come out and destroy
Yeah.
Mississippi State, I think.
Yeah.
UCLA at Oregon.
That's going to be a good game. They're both
UCLA
ranked
undefeated, 6-0. Oregon 5-1. I think they lost their first game of the year.
They did.
Notre Dame.
Yep. No.
No,
Notre Dame lost their first
Yeah,
2
Notre-
games of the year, I'm pretty sure.
that's right. I don't remember who they played, but
Doesn't matter.
I think UCLA is gonna win that game against Oregon.
Really.
Maybe.
I'd probably agree with you. Probably agree with you on that.
But yeah.
What else? The trivia now? We even going to go into trivia, or do you want to bypass that? It's up to you.
We could talk about trivia. We could
We
do a
can?
little trivia. Yeah.
Or do you just want to do 2, maybe, or do you want to do all of them?
We'll just see how it's going
Okay.
here. Yeah.
I don't have these written down, so I'm going to have to look them up on yours. Like, who was MVP in each year for you? Like,
Yeah.
the numbers I have? I don't know who it is.
Oh, you just have to look them up.
I'm going to have
Okay.
to look it up.
Let me ask you first.
Yeah, so I don't cheat.
Let's do MLB
Cool.
first.
Okay.
Major League Baseball.
Okay.
So I got 2 years here, and you're going to do the
tough.
American League and the National League.
Okay.
2012 American League.
That's Miguel Cabrera. Triple Crown.
Triple Crown. Very
Yep,
good.
That's easy.
2012 National League.
This is tough. I don't know if... Was he a third baseman?
He was not.
God dang it. I was thinking somebody else. Pitcher?
No. He recently retired.
Pujols?
No.
Dude, I don't know this one. I'm going to get it. But I can't just sit here and think because we got to
Right,
move on.
West Coast.
Dodgers?
No.
2012. Just say it.
Buster Posey.
God dang it!
I knew you knew it. I was just waiting for it to come out of there. It's all in there somewhere.
It is like if I could sit here and just have my eyes closed and think, I probably could get it. Honestly, I probably could figure it out. I could go to a place and get it. Just like last week with Ray Allen.
Yeah.
I just had to sit there and go like this, and I got it.
You got it. Oh, man.
Another year. Give me one.
2019 American League.
Mike Trout.
Yeah.
Okay.
National League.
Cody Bellinger.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he's been good since.
He hasn't. And
He's been terrible
You know why?
ever since.
Ever since he did that celebration in the Game 7 NLCS when he hit that home run.
Yeah.
He hurt his shoulder and separated his shoulder.
Oh,
and he hasn't
never
really
since.
Seriously.
He's been good on defense. His hitting's been back terrible.
But
Yeah, that's what I had in MLB. Quiz me. I'm not nearly as good as you, but
2015.
American League MVP?
Man, you know.
AL MVP is Josh Donaldson.
Very nice. Very nice.
Because we beat him and the Royals beat him and his team in the American League Championship
Send him
Series.
home,
Yes, we
baby.
did.
Remember we went to that game where they were getting
Game
no
2.
hit through 6 innings by
Yeah.
David Price? That was
awesome.
sick.
National League for 2015.
Ooh.
National League 2015 is Bryce Harper.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay. I got a list pulled up, so I'll give you 3 now. Because you gave me 2, correct? Or did I? Yeah.
I gave you 2, or basically 2 years, AL and NL from both.
Okay.
That's it.
So I'll give you.
Just one more year.
You want a lower year or a higher year? Like, I got
Define lower year.
2020 or 2008. That's my low and high. I'll give you the choice. Ooh, you should know both in 2008.
I'll try 2008.
He just retired this year.
So Albert Pujols in the National League.
This one's easy for AL.
Okay, don't tell me.
Come on, man.
Let me think about it here. American League 2008 MVP. 2008. Give me one hint.
AL East. They might have won the World Series this year.
I think the Phillies won in 2008.
No, they won 2011. No, they did
Oh,
2008. Nice.
Yeah.
And 2011, right?
No.
Oh, they just made it in 2011.
Was it David Ortiz?
No, same team though.
He was on the Red Sox in
It was
2008.
one year that he had he was pretty decent after that, but this year he was crazy. He had like a 340 average, I'm pretty sure, 320 average. St. Louis Cardinals won 2011.
What
with
position?
David Freese. Second base. It's gonna give it away right
Dustin Pedroia.
Yeah.
Oh man, I forgot about that year.
He was on the cover of MLB The Show that
Oh,
year too.
yeah,
That's
that's
the
right.
only reason I know he was the guy.
Okay, you want to do NFL real
Yeah.
quick? All right. 2021, easy.
Aaron Rodgers?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see it. Just checking your recent memory. Give me one.
I gotta look it up the list, and I don't want to cheat, you know what I mean? So just give me the next one.
Okay, 2015. He led his team to a regular season record
Tom Brady? No.
of 15-1.
Cam Newton.
Yes.
Let's go.
Beast.
He was crazy that year.
Yeah.
He was so
I'll give you another easy one. 2018. This should be easy.
Tom Brady?
No.
That's not Mahomes, is it?
It is Mahomes.
I thought he was 19.
Nope, 2018.
Who was 19? Tom Brady.
2017 was Mahomes' rookie year, even though he played like
He was
one game.
Alex Smith. Was 2019 Tom Brady?
I'm not sure. I didn't do that one.
Sorry. Oh, I could just look it up right here. I'm an idiot.
2012.
Oh, 2019 was Lamar Jackson. Adrian Peterson.
Yeah,
He
I knew
broke the
you
rushing
know.
yard
I
record
knew
that
you'd
year.
know that
He
one.
was so good.
All right, that's all I got.
Madden that year, he was insane.
Yeah. He used to be so good on Madden. He used to be so good in real life.
2014.
NFL MVP 2014. Peyton Manning?
That's 2013.
Was it one of Aaron Rodgers' first
Yep.
ones?
Nice. Let's go. Aaron Rodgers' first one was what year? I have this one on my list too.
What year?
Yeah.
2012?
2011.
That was close. We got one more for me?
Yeah, one more. I had 2013 on my list, but I said Peyton Manning already. 2017 should be easy.
Tom Brady?
Yep.
Okay.
Thomas.
More recent.
2016. Hang on, I want to see if you know this one.
2016. Why are you laughing?
Yes, you're never gonna get it.
I don't know. 2016.
Matt Ryan.
Oh, yeah.
Give me some NBA one.
Okay. NBA 2020, 2021. So not last year, the year before.
Jokic, right?
Yeah.
The Joker.
Yeah.
He was good.
You give me one? Or do you want to do all four again? Let's just do all four again. 2016.
Ooh.
We were
Steph?
juniors in high school. Yes, sir.
He was 15 and 16, I'm pretty sure.
I believe so. You're right. 2010 to 2011 year. So 2011 is when he would have done it. Pretty sure it was unanimous this year. It was Derrick
Let's
Rose.
go. I couldn't remember if it was 2012 or 2011.
He was so good.
2012 was LeBron, I think.
06, 07. 07 is when they would have gave it out.
Dirk.
Yes.
Let's go.
That is really good right there, boys and girls.
NBA, I don't know why I'm good at that NBA.
You are good.
I'm a Dirk's best power forward of all time.
You know what my hint would have been if you needed a hint against Dirk?
The jerk. Or the guy who used to kill you with in 2012?
Yeah.
Was that 2012 or 2011?
I think it was 2K12.
Because that's the year he clamped LeBron in the finals, and he won.
That was the year they clamped LeBron in our bedroom when you were kicking the crap out of me on the PlayStation.
I was like, in the bedroom? What do you mean?
Whoa. Get your head out of the gutter.
Well, that's where you went. I was like, what? All right, moving on. My picks now.
Yep.
2012. I said this when we were talking just a minute ago when I said one of my picks. I said who won in 2012.
Okay, NBA 2012.
It was when I said Derrick Rose.
Oh, so I wasn't paying attention. Kobe Bryant?
No.
Why did you shake your head yes?
I didn't mean to.
Give me a hint.
That caliber player.
LeBron?
Yeah.
Okay.
2014. This one should be easy. His MVP speech went viral. That's a big hint.
Kevin Durant?
Yeah.
Give me another one.
2017. This one, come on.
It wasn't Steph because he was the one before that. He was 15 and 16.
Broke so many records this year.
James Harden?
No.
That was more recent.
It was 2018.
Yeah. 2017. Okay, give me a hint.
An easy? Do you want one that's going to give it away?
No? Yes. Yeah.
He averaged a triple-double.
Oh, Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
Okay. Dang it.
I thought
Man, that was a good one.
that was a good one.
I just forget. Okay, let's move on.
We are. Dude, that's so fun, though. I
That
can do
is
that
fun.
forever.
It is fun. But you're a lot better at it than I am. We're a little overtime. We need to get
We do need to
picking
get
up
going.
here.
NFL recap week 6.
Yeah.
Since we're done with trivia and
Do we want to
sports
go through everything or just kind of say what our final records were?
we can just say what final records were. We can do that.
So, you won again. You went.
I won 2-0, baby. Put it up on the screen.
But we sucked, dude. Let me
We
tell
did.
you.
It was a weird week, though. Multiple people I talked
Yeah.
with said that. Shout out Justin McCullough, J-Mac.
J-Mac.
Multiple conversations with him about NFL. He gives us a lot of feedback. He's
He
an
does.
avid viewer, #1 fan, B-Sword Sports Talk.
You better watch out for Dylan Shivler when you say stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
He might be arguing.
#1 fans, you got to fight it out. Who
Yeah.
it is? Who is it?
So you went 6-8,
6-8 this week.
and I went
yeah.
5-9. I had a rough week.
Rough week.
So that puts you in the head-to-head 2-0. I'm 0-2, and then your total 18-12, and I'm 16-14.
Yep.
So we both have winning records total.
Still,
right now.
I hope this week. I don't know. My bets were pretty out there last week.
Yeah.
With
I mean,
Steelers and
right.
Carolina.
And you got to put some of those in because
You
they're
do.
going to happen.
Yeah,
you know,
you do.
you just don't know when they're going to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
So we got key takeaways here. You made a note. What are two teams that you thought looked good?
Two
that are
teams
going-
that look good. I actually wrote 3 down.
I did too.
Giants is one of mine.
I put one of Giants.
One of the Giants. If we have all 3 the same, that's going to be
We're brother.
exactly. Jets.
I got the Jets too.
Who's your last one?
The Bills.
No. Okay. Mine's Cincy.
Okay. I disagree with Cincy.
Dude, they came back against the Saints. Is that who they were playing?
I think, but
They were down, I'm pretty sure, by like 16,
one
17.
game. I mean,
Saints is pretty good defense.
you're right.
Jamar Chase played great against Marshawn Lattimore.
Okay, I will 100% disagree, but the Bills. I put the Bill. I mean, they
They look
just
top-notch.
good. I mean, they had that one loss. I mean, they were already in the
Who
right
did they lose
direction.
to? Ravens? No. I don't even remember.
No, they came back and beat the Ravens. Was it the Miami Dolphins they lost to?
Maybe.
I think it
might
was.
have been,
But yeah.
messing with that.
And then the next question. I put 3 as well on this one.
I did too.
2 bad teams that you think are trending in the wrong direction.
Packers? Is that one of yours?
That's one of mine.
Aaron Rodgers looks lost.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, he doesn't have any receivers. Alan Lazard's his best receiver, and Randall Cobb, they're both 38
Robert
years
Tonyan,
old.
like we said last week.
I think he had a touchdown.
Yeah.
But anything to say about the Packers, you?
Well, in one of these farther questions, I'll have stuff to say about the Packers.
Okay. Bucks is another team of mine.
I have the Bucks as well.
Another team. Go ahead.
Cardinals.
That's your third team?
Mm-hmm.
Mine's Chargers. Cardinals is a good one, though.
Yeah.
Explain the Cardinals. Elaborate on a little bit more.
They have the talent, But maybe with DeAndre Hopkins coming back, it might help them.
Yep.
But, man, Kyler Murray is just not. I mean, James Conner at the beginning of the year, I was like, they were talking good on him in his first game.
He's hurt, though, isn't he?
He might be hurt.
I think he is.
But, man, just if they would get their team together, get out of the injury shop, they might be really good. But they're in the wrong direction right now. Next question.
NFC Championship?
Mm-hmm.
Who do you got?
In the AFC Championship?
AFC Championship.
I got an AFC divisional rematch, and it was also Sunday afternoon football, the Bills versus the Chiefs.
I agree, Bills versus Chiefs. If it's anybody else than Bills versus Chiefs, I feel like football fans are going to be disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the way it's trending right now, it's definitely looking that way.
Absolutely, I agree. But a lot of people on social media, mostly Chiefs fans, are like, we'll get them in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You're right, you are going to get them, but I think the Bills are going to be in the Super Bowl this year.
I agree. NFC?
NFC, I got the Vikings
Vikings
versus the Giants.
Vikings versus the Giants.
Little one that's a little bit out. I mean, they're both 4-1, 5-1 right now. They both have one loss. I think the Giants are going to win the NFC East this year. I don't think the Cowboys are, and I don't think the Eagles are.
I got Eagles versus Vikings.
You're just Jalen Hurts guy.
Then they're looking very good.
They are looking really good.
They got great receivers. They got a great line.
They're looking really good.
Miles Sanders is not the running back. He's pretty good.
I think Giants, when they play them, are going to beat them.
When is that game? That's going to be a great game.
I'm not sure. But Saquon,
NFC
Daniel
East
Jones
tough right now,
good.
basically, besides the Redskins, and I'm interested to see how that.
What did you just say?
What?
It's the Commanders, dude. Wash your mouth out with soap.
My bad. The Commanders. I was like, what do you mean? But NFC East is tough.
It is. It's a good division. A lot better than the AFC West. A lot of people thought the AFC West was going to be insane,
good, but it's not
It's
because
not.
But the Chiefs is awful.
Exactly.
Awful, but.
The Raiders are gross, bro.
So we got the AFC, NFC. We'll see if that's the way it's going to be when it comes that time.
Should Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady be done after this year?
Yes. You?
Yes. You?
They should be.
Next question. If so, how should they go about replacing them?
The draft, the trade for a young guy, or trade for a veteran? What would you think? Or is there any other?
Green Bay?
Green Bay.
Give Jordan Love a shot.
Jordan Love a shot.
Why wouldn't you?
Down. You think he's the?
So you're going to waste
a
first-round draft pick on a quarterback when you have a franchise quarterback in Aaron Rodgers a few years ago? You must see something in him.
Yeah.
Give him a shot.
Yep.
And then, as far as Tampa Bay, go to the draft.
Go to the draft.
Get somebody young and fresh. Don't go after another veteran.
And building off the Jordan Love thing you were just talking about, he should be, or Aaron Rodgers should have taught him some things. And
working under a guy like that. Like Patrick Mahomes under Alex Smith.
Yeah,
Alex Smith isn't like a great,
but he
knows
the ins and outs of the game. He knows what to do.
Patrick
he prepares the right way.
Yeah.
And Mahomes learned a lot from Alex Smith that year. And I feel like Jordan Love, but I feel like Alex Smith and Aaron Rodgers are too, like Aaron Rodgers wouldn't take him under his wing like Alex Smith took Mahomes under his wing.
Aaron Rodgers needs to be done and just go be the host of Jeopardy.
And I think if I agree, you give Jordan Love a shot, and if he doesn't do good in 1 year, and you have to bench him for somebody else, then next year in the draft, not this year's draft, but the next year's draft, go after a quarterback then with your draft pick or something.
Give him a shot at least,
Yeah. And then Tampa, I agree. Maybe trade for a vet for 1 year and then wait for a. But this is going to be a good draft class for QBs.
It will be. That's why you need to do it now.
And I bet one's going to fall to him like in the late first round, just because other teams aren't going to draft a QB. But so maybe get one this year and then let him develop.
That's what I would say. Quick. Well, this is the only thing we'll do with NBA. What do you think would be a good finals prediction? Maybe we'll come back and look at this video in June of next year and be like, whoa, look at us.
Warriors, I think, are going to make it again. They have basically the same roster. They signed a lot of people back.
Right.
I think Jameis Wiseman's going to be back, too.
Yeah, should be.
I think they're going to be.
See, I don't know a whole lot about NBA. I'd have to get back into it. But like I said, if you want us to talk about more about NBA, just let us know.
And I think in the East, it's still probably going to be the 76ers, Bucks, or Celtics.
I got Suns versus Celtics.
Suns isn't bad at all.
Suns are good.
They were great last year.
DeAndre Ayton.
Chris Paul, is he? Yeah, he's still playing.
Yeah, he's like 90. But
he is. But
okay, let's hop into NFL Week 7 predictions.
Week 7 predictions. Week 6, you were 6-8. I was 6-8. You were 5-9. So let's go Week 7 predictions, and we'll say our records next week in the episode.
That sounds good.
Sounds good to me. Thursday, who do you got? Saints, Cardinals. I write this down.
Sorry, wrong page. Saints, Cardinals. 24-17, New Orleans. Like I said, Arizona's trending down.
Arizona's trending down. I have the Saints winning as well. Excuse me. I think the Cardinals are going to do good, though, since DeAndre Hopkins is coming back. Mm-hmm. I think it's going to, it'll just bring a different vibe to the team, and people are going to have to guard him. It's going to put Marshawn Lattimore probably on him.
I like that.
But it's 27-24 Saints.
I got 24-17.
Sunday game. First one, Cleveland at Baltimore.
I got the Ravens winning this game. It's going to be a close one. I feel like every single one of Baltimore's games is close.
Yeah.
But usually Baltimore's up ahead early, and then they come back. So I think Baltimore's going to be up 20-7. And then...
Is that the final score?
No, 23-16 going to be the final score. Baltimore. Who do you got?
I got the Ravens 20-17. I about put Cleveland... Because they were beating... Who were they playing last week? They were looking pretty good.
You never know about Cleveland this year, honestly.
Jacoby Brissett, you said he was going to throw two TDs and 2 picks. Did he?
I don't know. Let me look real quick.
You look at that real quick. I'll move on to the next game while you're looking that up and talk about mine. Tampa Bay at Carolina. I about picked Carolina to win this because Tom Brady and the Saints, Bucks have looked bad. But I put Bucks 24-13. I think Carolina Bucks is going to be close, but then Tom Brady and the Bucks will pull away at the end. They'll figure it out.
What was the score you said?
24-13.
I got 27-13 Bucks. How about that?
27-13?
Yes. Jacoby Brissett, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. So that was close.
Close.
Yeah.
Gosh. So Bucks. I don't think we've...
Hey, it's all right to cough sometimes. You don't have to get mad.
We haven't disagreed on one game yet. Atlanta at Cincy. Who do you got?
Atlanta.
Do you?
I do. 28-21. You know what? Atlanta, they beat the 49ers. 49ers are a solid team.
They are a solid team.
And they almost beat the Bucks. It was that roughing the passer call.
Yeah, that's very true.
Screwed them in the end. So
that's a good call. I've got Cincy. Sorry, go ahead.
28-21.
28-21. I got Cincy 28-20.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I do. I think, like I said, Cincy looked good against the Saints in the second half. I think Jamar Chase is starting to figure it out. T. Higgins, pretty good. I think Line's looking a little bit better, but Cincy 28-20. 28-21. Atlanta. That's pretty good. Close scores.
We'll see. We will find out on Sunday.
Detroit at Dallas. I got Dallas 17-10.
I got the Cowboys winning 27-19. I don't know if Dak will be back this week or not.
I think he is. I think he's trending in the right direction is what I saw.
But we did say one of our videos that we did post was about Cooper Rush. And all we said was that as long as he's undefeated, why would you take him out? Well, now he's lost, so now you could probably take him out.
Yeah, I think, especially if Dak's gonna. But I don't think you should rush Dak though.
No,
Cooper Rush, he didn't play bad.
Right, Cowboys are sitting comfortable. They're 4-2.
It was a game against the top-ranking team in the NFL.
Right.
I think he played perfectly fine. I think he did good. And I think don't rush Dak. That's the only thing I would say as Cowboys.
Don't rush Dak when you got Rush.
Yeah, exactly. So you got Cowboys 27-19?
27-19 Cowboys.
Okay, moving on. Next game. Who you got?
New York Giants into the Florida region of
Jacksonville. Yes, sir.
I got the Giants winning 30-17. The Jacksonville Jaguars are actually a favorite.
Really?
For some reason, they have the better odds on DraftKings.
That's weird.
It is weird. But the Jaguars, they're not looking bad.
They aren't looking bad. I think they lost last week to the Colts, didn't they? They lost to
so.
Yeah, it was them, the Ravens, and one other team lost.
It's 34-27 though.
34-27?
The Jags lost to the Colts.
So they might have lost. But still, they were up, I think, until the fourth quarter.
Right.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
I got Giants 23-17.
Okay.
And you got 30-17?
30-17.
Okay.
One more touchdown than you.
Yep. Indianapolis, the Colts at the Titans.
Who do you got?
Titans, 28-13.
Ooh, I got the Colts winning this one, 21-17.
I like the Titans.
Matt Ryan.
Go ahead.
When Matt Ryan's on,
Yeah. He's on.
He's
good.
his receivers. Just like, he went 42 of 58 with 389 yards and 3 touchdowns last week.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to continue that this week.
Yeah. I hope Derrick Henry does good just because he's on my fantasy team. But I think they're pretty good. I think they'll beat the Colts. I think they'll handle them pretty fine.
By the way, this episode is brought to you by Alyssa Wynn Massage right here. Relax and unwind with Alyssa
And unwind. Moving on. Next game.
Next game.
That's
Green
CC.
Bay. Is that Green Bay?
Yep, Green Bay at Washington. Yes, sir.
Green Bay 31-17. I would say.
I do too.
Do you really?
31-17. Let's go.
Wins out, Commanders, they're at home,
31-17.
I gotta go with the Packers.
I agree. Go
Rodgers
back, go.
Gonna be mad. Him and Lazard gonna have 2 touchdowns.
Randall Cobb, he's gonna be angry.
Cobb's gonna have 1 catch on 4 targets after dropping 3. Just kidding. I don't know.
But the Jets going to Broncos country. Who do you
Let's
got?
ride.
Who do you got?
I got the Jets winning this game 14-12. Broncos yet again do not score a touchdown and have 4 field goals. Brandon McManus' leg is still on fire.
And I don't think it's the receivers or the line's problem for the Broncos. It's Russ. I've been seeing things that there's open receivers and he's just not throwing to them.
Yeah, I saw that post.
And how can you blame that on anybody else but the quarterback?
Right.
The receiver's getting open, he's evading
and
the
one,
defender.
You're
He's
paying him so much money.
And they did. And I don't know.
They need to figure something out.
Maybe
I
trade
don't
him back
think
for more picks.
I don't think it's Nathaniel Hackett. A lot of people are saying Nathaniel Hackett, he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
I think it's Russell Wilson.
It is, because there's, like I said, there's receivers open. How do you defend that against anybody else but Russ?
Exactly. And they know that he targets Judy.
Yeah.
Majority of the time. There's other people open, and Judy's covered.
They had that receiver, that tight end, I can't remember where he was from, but he just came back last night. That long hair
The
guy.
long hair guy, yeah.
I can't remember his name.
either.
He can't remember
He was
his
open in
college
the end
either.
zone. But I think, was it Chris Collinsworth? Was that who was on? Was it on that, bro? I can't remember.
I don't know. It was Joe Buck and Troy Aikman.
Oh, yes, it was.
Yeah.
I think Troy Aikman said that guy, is he a rookie, that tight end?
Yeah, he is.
They were saying, that was a rookie mistake. He should have came more
Jovovich or something like that?
more across rather than up the field.
And I saw that, and I agree with that. Maybe so you don't have to throw a lob pass. And maybe
I guess
throw
it's
more
whatever the designed
straight-
route
straight.
is.
I agree.
But-
We're spending too much time on this Denver game.
Okay, sorry.
2016 Jets, and you got 14-12 Jets.
14-12 Jets.
Raiders, Houston. Who do you got? I got Raiders 24-10.
Raiders 21-10.
21-10.
Wow, rather.
We're looking pretty similar. I think we got 2 different so far.
We had a lot different last week.
We did. We got 2 so far this week.
Who you got this next game?
Seattle.
I do too. I figured you had the Chargers.
They looked bad last night.
They did.
I didn't think. Keenan Allen was out. I don't know if he's coming back, but
Austin Eckler can't do everything.
21-14 Seattle.
24-20 Seattle. Who do you have this next game?
Chiefs.
I do too. But I think it's going to be a closer game than everyone thinks.
I do too.
31-27.
34-27.
Man. We're just too much, like I said, we're on the ultraviolet light level.
We are.
of
We're
the
too
spectrum.
similar. I filled this out at 1.
I filled this out probably an hour ago.
Yeah,
hour and a half
exactly.
ago.
Didn't even.
So
far we have 2 different, and we have 2 games left.
Yeah.
Sunday Night Football, Pittsburgh at Miami. This one was very tough for me.
You picked the Dolphins, though.
I picked. Okay.
What'd you pick?
I picked both.
You can't pick both.
I chose 2 scores.
Well, you can't.
I chose Pittsburgh to win 14-13, and then if Dolphins win, they're winning 23-17.
Well, you got to pick one.
I want to hear what you got.
I got the Dolphins winning 33-20. Tua's more than likely going to be back.
That's what
I think they're going to connect with Tyreek and Jalen. They have a better connection.
Dolphins was my first score, but then I was going to say Pitt as one of my underdogs.
Well, that's your underdog. Use them.
I didn't though.
We'll just use them now.
I said Carolina over Bucks, Washington over Green Bay, but I didn't choose those because those are awful underdogs.
Yeah.
But Dolphins 23-17.
Okay. Monday Night Football.
I got Pats.
I do too. Gosh dang it. I got Pats 20-7. We're very similar this week. Sorry. Hopefully my 2 or 3 that we have different
I was close to the Pittsburgh Steelers and Bucks game score last week.
You were.
So maybe look at the scores, and if you want to bet on scores, put a dollar bet on a score or something like that. You might. I don't know.
You could. I said 34-14 Tampa Bay last week in that. We posted that video, I think, as well, separate. And you got some flack for your prediction. People thought you were kind of
an idiot.
Yeah.
Dude,
you were very close. Was it 21-16? Your guess was 21-16 maybe, and the final score was 20-18?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I said that stat in the very first podcast that we sent out to a couple of people.
Watt?
Yeah, about TJ Watt. When he's playing, they're 59-7, or 59-14, and when he's not playing, they're 0-8.
It's amazing how one player can do that, you know?
But I don't know. And as soon as Kenny Pickett went out and Money Mitch came in, I knew the game was over for the Bucks.
Money Mitch.
No way Pittsburgh was losing that
Non-Money Mitch.
He beat the Bucks and Tom Brady. He's Money Mitch. Leave him in. Sit, Kenny Pickett.
Money Mitch ain't got nothing on Danny Dimes.
Oh, you got Dolphins and Pats. I don't have to score down. Nice, we're back on time right now. Let's go.
Go, you Hayes Tigers.
So we got two different this week. The Colts and Titans are different for us, and Atlanta at Cincy are the two different ones.
It's two different, that's it.
Scores that are similar.
Guys.
Let's try to find scores that are similar. The Packers game, Green Bay at Washington, 31-17. Maybe bet on that score. I feel like that's a pretty good.
That's a pretty good score to bet
especially if both of us predicted it.
Put it down.
Both
of us,
seriously.
the Profit Brothers. Oh, 31-17 Green Bay.
Yes.
Do it. Do it.
I was going to say another score because I was going to flag some that I thought were good predictions. Jets at Denver 2016, I think that's a pretty good prediction.
That's too many points. 14-12.
14-12, I think that's pretty decent. Maybe one of those two.
I like Seattle 24-20.
Yeah.
The Chargers, that's a good
24-20, that is a pretty good one. 28-21, that's good in Atlanta. Because I don't think it's going to be 14-10 or
28-21, yeah.
16-13 or anything like that.
It could be 28-24, but Evan McPherson's going to miss a field goal.
Yeah. For my fantasy team, he better not. Buys this week are the Bills, the Rams, Minnesota, and then the Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly.
There's three really good teams that get a break. See how they do after their bye.
Yeah, they probably like that break right here.
Probably do. But yes.
NFL, that was week 7. Hopefully
Week
the
7.
scores. Hopefully we have better records this week. Last week, poor records.
Yeah.
Because I need a better record this week, so my overall record looks good.
I'm
already 2-0.
Did you want to talk any fantasy or anything?
Yeah, we can a little bit. What were you 0-2 this week in your leagues?
I was 0-2 again. I was 0-2 last
0-2.
week. I am really not doing good in either
Yeah.
league. I'm 2-4 in both of my leagues.
I'm 2-4 in one and 3-3 in the other.
I scored exactly 93.3 points in both of my leagues.
Yeah.
I have completely different players
Yeah,
in both, so
yeah.
I thought that was kind of neat. But even though I lost, but yeah,
Did you lose to Shane?
I lost to Shane in one league, and I lost to Conrad, the Antonino Farmers in the other league.
Yep.
Yeah. Shout out, Mr. Viner. He's a big fan too.
Good. You got to fight over the number one fan spot.
I do like that. Maybe we could have our number one fan right here in this room with us.
Maybe.
For our podcast.
What? When are we doing the guest giveaway? I mean,
the featured podcast?
yeah.
Well, we need to have 100 subscribers on our YouTube channel.
Get this to 100 subscribers.
And we can get there.
Get it there. Share it. Post it. Tell your friends to subscribe. Tell whoever your grandma. Create her account with her email.
Yeah, just
I
get
don't
us
care
there.
who it is. And subscribe.
And then we're going to have a contest to see who our biggest fan is. And then we're going to have him on this podcast.
We are. We're gonna
like that?
We're gonna do a contest on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, something like that. We have to share, follow somebody or something like that, and we'll see who the biggest fan is. How many subscribers we got? Sir?
We have 57. So we need
57.
43 more. That's doable.
Very doable.
So subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on all of our social medias.
We're not done yet though with this episode. We're just throwing this in here.
Yeah, we're just putting this in there.
right now. Kind of a weird spot, but you better subscribe.
Like you say on your Snapchat stories. Subscribe or else.
Subscribe or else. And possibly, if we get to 100 subscribers, we could bring somebody on with a boxing glove and they can punch me in the face.
That may be 150.
150?
Yeah,
maybe.
That's a stretch.
Okay.
You know,
Get to 150.
If you want to see,
somebody can punch me in the face.
And then we'll have some link, and whoever likes, or we'll draw somebody whoever likes it, and you can come on here and you can punch this guy in the face.
We will.
I am not volunteering myself because that's all him.
That's me.
Down goes the microphone.
Down. You still recording, sir?
Baby, are you down? Yeah. Let me make sure.
Yeah, double check.
Can you hear me?
Yep, we're good.
Okay.
NFL Week 7. We'll talk about Week 7 next week. Recap next week.
Yep, we will. That was NFL Week 7.
NFL Week
What's
7.
going on right now?
NLCS Game 1's going on right now.
Right. Meow.
What finished up probably about an hour or two? Yeah, 2 hours ago probably.
The Yankees.
The Yankees
are in it.
They
beat the Guardians at home. Rained out last night, which would have been Monday night.
Did you see last night that the Guardians, since they checked out of their hotel because it was either if they won, they were going to Houston right away, or if they lost, they were going back home.
Okay.
And they checked out of the hotel, but they got rained out. The hotel didn't have any rooms for them.
Oh, my God.
So they had to split up and go all throughout
Really?
New York and stay in different hotels.
That's ridiculous. For a Major League Baseball team, you can't.
But it makes sense because you can't just
Right.
basically rent out a whole hotel for a team in one hotel, you know what
That's
I mean?
correct, yeah.
Especially if you don't call it hit. I don't know. But
So now, the final 4 teams we got. We got the New York Yankees going to play the Astros. That first game starts on Wednesday, which when you guys watch this, it'll be yesterday. So that one would have already happened.
Yep, Game 1 would have already happened.
And then San Diego's playing Philadelphia. That's tonight on
Game
Tuesday.
1 is tonight.
Game 1. And they probably play Game 2 tomorrow. So by the time you watch this, they'll have 2 games.
Yeah.
So
Who do you want winning the NLCS? Phillies or
who do I want winning, or who do I think?
both?
Well, it's the same team.
Why'd you
Philadelphia
ask that?
Phillies.
Yeah.
I think it's Phillies' time. San Diego, I mean, they are hot.
They are.
They played really well against the Dodgers. But I like the Phillies.
Yep, Phillies.
I think the Phillies are a sleeper. I think they're going to make it in there. Who do you got from the NL?
I got Phillies. I think.
Do you?
I think it's going to be the Phillies, and I hope
it's the Phillies for sure.
I think they're pretty hot too. You said the Padres are hot. I think the Phillies are also pretty hot right now.
Yeah.
They're moving right along.
They're both hot.
It's gonna be. I hope it goes to 7 games, just because I like when series goes to 7 games.
Right.
But I hope the Phillies win.
But like you said the other day, we were kind of having an argument over text message the other night about teams being hot. You know, and you were saying like the wild card teams, they go ahead and play right away, and the other teams get a break. So Philadelphia hasn't played in a while because they swept 3-0.
Yep.
And now.
So same with Padres though,
they didn't sweep. There was.
I think they've had a pretty long break.
Okay, so let's go over to the American League. Astros versus the Yankees.
I think this is going to help Yankees playing again right away tomorrow.
You think it'll help
I really
the Yankees? But the Astros, they're going to be completely 100% rested, while the Yankees, bullpen is going to be tired.
Okay.
Garrett Cole pitched, 2 days ago?
Yeah.
So he probably won't get to pitch game 1.
No, he won't. I think it's Jameson Taillon, but...
So, I mean, the Astros can throw anyone they want in that first game.
Verlander is who's starting.
Exactly. And they can fit anybody out of the bullpen
They
want.
could. But I was listening to somebody today, and I can't remember who Bob somebody. I can't remember his last name. He was the...
Bob Saget?
No, he was the announcer. It was like Bob. I can't remember, but whatever. He was saying like they played 5 games in 13 days.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, that's not baseball culture. That's not baseball players. That's nothing like,
right.
Especially people who've been in the league and have played 162 games basically in 175 days or something like that. Like they're used to playing that many games.
You're right.
And if they don't, it's weird. It's different. They get off their groove.
Correct. I mean, that is a good argument, but then you also look at everyone is rested and healthy and ready to go.
But I also like this playoff, and we had an argument about this. I think is what you were kind of hitting that one over the text messaging. Like the underdogs win a lot more in this playoff. I like that though. I think
it is cool.
I think the underdog should get like an opportunity to play, but I also think it's hurting the people like the Mets and the Braves who had to wait a long time and just wait for things to play out and then just play when it came along. I think that kind of hurt them a little bit, but.
I mean,
there's 2 sides of it. I see
there
both
is,
sides
but
of it.
being MLB players and being professionals, getting paid millions of dollars, you got to be on top of your game, regardless if you're hot or not. You're getting paid millions.
Yes,
you got to be ready to go.
And I think baseball's way different than any sport, though, because it's way different when you're not seeing 99 miles per hour every day. Fastballs, though, it's way different. And even if you do get it from a machine, or even if you are taking BP, it's not.
It's not.
It's not 99 game speed, game situation with fans, game environment, game situation, like everything like that. That's not playing into effect.
Correct.
No matter what you're doing.
Correct. I mean, I agree with you there, but then you also got live BP.
Yeah.
Like.
But that's nothing.
Correct.
You know
it's not.
The feeling, the mentality.
You're right.
That's nothing similar to the actual game.
Is it literally?
Especially a playoff.
Is it going to define if you're going to win or lose your next game?
Maybe.
It's maybe. It's not a for sure yes.
Yeah.
But
like, I'm just saying, like, maybe if you're like going into next year, like, should we try to get the 1 seed or should we just try to win the wild? Like,
I don't think
teams are going to do that. No.
I mean, look at the Astros.
But I think some teams, they're going to be like, that's a wild card. And I think some coaches' mentalities are going to be like, okay, I wanted this wild card spot because we just get to keep playing.
Like, just think how hot the Mariners were.
Exactly.
And the Astros ever since Jordan hit that walk-off home run.
And it's tough because the Astros right now are just insane. Like, think the Astros
it's just the better teams are winning.
Yes.
Regardless of if they've had rest, if they've been hot, the better teams are winning.
Astros, Yankees, though, is ALCS. I said that, like, in April.
You did say that.
In, like, April.
On our way back from a Royals game from Kansas City, we were talking about it, and that's what you said. That's what you predicted.
And I said Astros are going to beat the Yankees.
You did.
The Yankees are going to spend all that money, all this time building this roster up, and they're not going to win. They're not going to win the World Series. They're not going to make it to the World Series. Who do you think's going to Astros, Yankees?
Last podcast, I said the Yankees are going to make it to the World Series.
You don't think
and
so
right
anymore?
now in my mind, it's still turning. I don't know who to choose.
I got Astros, Phillies, World Series is who I want.
That's who I wrote down here as well.
Yeah.
But I'm so on the fence. I think it's going to be a good series. It's Astros, Yankees. But I'm going to stand behind my argument. The Astros are going to be ready to go, rested up. All their pitchers are going to be good. And, yeah.
I don't want the Astros. I hate the Astros. I don't want them to win, but they're just so good.
They're really good.
They're really good.
You got like a 40-year-old Cy Young winner that's dominating. Are you kidding me?
Yes, and then they got other good starters. That Luis Garcia, he pitched that 18 innings.
Rocks the baby.
Yeah, he does. And there was another guy, Framber
Valdez.
Yeah, Framber Valdez. He's insane.
Yeah.
He had like 26 quality starts in a row this year.
Yes.
Yeah, it's insane.
Astros are just good. I got Astros, Phillies as well.
Isn't a quality start like over 6 innings and less than 3 runs, less than 3 walks?
I think it's maybe 5 innings.
It is?
I think.
And it's like less than 3 runs, less than 3 walks. That's a new
I
stat.
don't know. But yeah, it's a really good. Like, you should be proud of that stat if you're a pitcher.
Just because, I mean, you're not allowing more than 4 or 5 runs if you're having a quality start, and I think that's good. Especially as a starting pitcher in the MLB, that's very good.
I mean, even you get a lot of quality. Like, some Royals pitchers will get quality starts, but they'll tend to lose just because that's the Royals.
Yeah, and I think, like, ERA is trending, and, like, in, like, 2000 to 2010, your ERA, you wanted to be, like, 1.9 to, like...
If you're elite, yeah.
To 2.30, but now I think it's, like, 260 to 290 to 3 almost.
You're elite.
And, like, even if you're, like, 320, like Brett Singer, what was he? Like, 330 something? Or what?
I think 323 maybe.
And, like, I think that's elite.
Yeah.
I think it is.
He was
like,
really
that's
good.
Great. Especially for how young he is and how bad he started off the year. I think that's very, very good to have 323. And how bad the Royals are and how much run support he doesn't get, that's very good.
Right. And just, like, there was some stat. I think you may have sent me something on Twitter at one point. The amount of pitches thrown 99 miles an hour or more this year compared to like recent years, it is outrageous.
It is.
These pitchers are throwing like insane, and to watch Aaron Judge hit 62 home runs off of that
pitchers like,
is just amazing.
And if you're a starter and don't throw 95 plus, you're basically not wanted anymore.
Exactly.
And like
you throw 93, 94, you're like who's that guy?
5, 6, 7 years ago, like. If you still threw 88, 89 and just spot it up, you could be fine. Yeah. I mean, every once in a while you get a guy in the MLB that.
I mean, right now you got Zach Greinke.
But like, people are hitting him. Like he's having bad starts. Yeah. He's not like dominating. Like you can't. I feel like you can't dominate.
He finished the year good, but
you can't like dominate the league anymore pitching like that. You have to have a strong fastball on you because.
That's just
you elevate the fastball. That's
the game evolves every year.
It's evolving, yeah.
And there's just so much more statistics and science behind everything.
There is, and it's crazy how much science and everything there is behind it.
But so I got Astros, Phillies as well, and unfortunately, I probably think the Astros are going to take it this year.
I do too, but I don't want them to.
I hope
the Phillies.
Phillies. That's my team I'm rooting for. right now.
I think it'd be so cool for Bryce Harper to win one with the Phillies.
Yeah.
Has he won one yet? I don't think he. No, he hasn't.
No, because he wasn't with the Nationals.
Yeah.
He went to the Phillies in the Nationals.
And like that would be like the one thing because he's won Rookie of the Year, MVP,
that would be
Silver
cool.
Slugger, Gold Glove. It'd be.
You know what else would be cool? Would be to see Bob Melvin win for the Padres.
Would be.
Bob Melvin's a really good manager.
Yeah.
I think he's really good.
And I think it's crazy that the Phillies on an interim manager. I mean, he's their full-time manager now, but maybe to the NLCS.
Yeah, that's
like
very.
They fired Joe Girardi, I think, in like June.
Yeah.
And he stepped in and they made it to the NLCS. I think
awesome.
that speaks to how good of a manager he is and how good he like manages the clubhouse.
I don't want the Yankees even in there. I don't want the Yankees or Astros.
I don't either.
But
yeah, Yankees or Astros. I don't want either of those teams, but it's what we
Padres
got.
just play the Phillies.
Yeah, no kidding.
But. Okay.
Next bullet. You want to talk about this for a little bit?
Sure, we can talk about it.
Do you have anything for the last thing? Numbnuts or no?
No, I don't have that.
Okay, so you just want to talk about MLB? Right
I mean,
now?
we can talk about
what
Josh Naylor, but
okay,
we'll worry about that in a minute.
Yeah, we can. We can talk about this a little bit.
So,
second bullet point. Do you have yours in top 5?
Yeah,
I do too.
But my middle 3 could go either way.
Okay, my middle 2.
Okay, let's start at the bottom. Who you got finishing last?
Tigers.
I got Tigers in the last 2.
I bet we have the same.
Who do you have 4?
Sox, White Sox.
I got White Sox at 4. Who do you got 3?
Royals.
I do 2.
Twins, and then Cleveland Guardians.
Bro.
But I said 2 and 3 could switch. I said Royals could be 2 and Twins could be 2. I mean, 2 or 3.
I think 2, 3, and 4 could all switch.
White Sox. White Sox. They're bad.
They're just 500.
Yeah, and Tony La Russa being gone, they're going to obviously get a new manager.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to be a little bit different. He's going to be bad. I feel like, I don't know. I don't think they're going to be good.
Twins will lose Correa, but I don't think that'll matter really much to him.
No, I don't
He wasn't, oh my gosh, Carlos Correa, you know.
Cleveland had 17 rookies make their debut this year.
Cleveland.
Why can't the Royals have 17 rookies and make it to the ALDS like they did?
Because the Guardians, have you seen their bullpen? Have you seen the Guardians starting
Emmanuel
pitchers?
Clase,
Have you seen the Royals pitchers and bullpen? You haven't even heard of half of those guys.
That's true. And when you're, and I know this is like, but when your starters are doing good and like dominating a game, it's a whole different mentality when you're going to the plate too.
Oh
like,
yeah.
You're like, oh, you have so much confidence because your starters. Oh
right.
yeah, you know your starter's going to throw up a 0, so you can just relax, have that nice mentality, hunt a fastball.
You don't have to
like
force anything.
No,
in.
you don't. You don't have to hunt and crawl back from
also,
deficit.
If you have good starters, that gives your bullpen more rest.
Yes.
And
they don't have to throw as many pitches every single day. You don't have to use forced bullpen relief pitchers every single day and have them throw 25 plus every single day. Yes, I agree.
So if you can have your starter go 5, 6, 7 innings every day,
how many wins do you think the Royals are going to have next year?
Way too early. Next year, they're going to win 76 games.
Yeah, 76 games. I think, and the thing with that, I don't care if they get a wild card spot. I think once the Royals get in the playoffs, they're going to roll.
I do too.
Like, I think they're going to roll with the playoffs and feed off that energy for how young they are and just being in that situation.
I don't think it's next year, the following year.
I hope next. Like,
I hope next year it's not going to happen.
I hope next year they're close and like in the hunt and like aren't
that would be
bad.
awesome. But John Sherman, you got to do something now. JJ Picola, you got to do something now.
Please.
This offseason, you need to go after a couple players. 2 pitchers, 2 starting pitchers, 2 relief pitchers, maybe 3 relief pitchers, maybe 3 starting pitchers, and then maybe 1 more. Maybe 1 offensive guy. We don't necessarily need him, but yeah.
But and like I feel like our young guys having a full season, and we'll be like Vinny, MJ, Bobby, and like even if Massey's up there, Nate Eaton's even up there. I feel like them starting MLB and having a full season is going to be it's going to be
good and all together.
Yes,
they're going to be all together.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm excited.
I am.
I'm already ready for next year.
And like I hope 3 or 4 guys can get 20, 25 home runs.
That would be. I mean,
Bobby, MJ, Vinny.
Bobby had 20.
Salvi. I hope those 4 can get 25 plus.
I don't know about 25. At least
20 plus?
20 plus. I think 20 plus.
I hope those awesome. 4. That would be perfect.
That would be so good.
70 plus RBIs for those 4 too.
If Nick Prado's a continuous starter, he's tweener.
He has struggled.
Yeah.
Hitting. He has struggled.
Yeah.
I love him in the field.
He's an elite defender.
I love him in the field. I agree, but he struggles hitting. Anything else?
Any team's going to have 100 wins
again? Dodgers, Braves, Mets. Those are the teams that had 100 wins this year, right?
Yeah, I put.
I don't think Dodgers are going to again.
I do.
They're losing Trey Turner. I don't think they're going to sign him back.
That doesn't matter.
They're like Gavin Lux.
They'll go. They got the money. They're going to.
And there's a lot of free agents.
Yeah.
Shortstop.
They'll probably get Carlos Correa.
They'll get somebody.
Watch them get Carlos Correa. I got possible 100 game winners. Dodgers. I got Guardians.
Guardians?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah. Blue Jays.
Blue Jays?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I don't have that.
You don't like that?
I don't. No starters.
I said maybe the Astros.
Maybe. That's a good one. Good pick.
Said slightly. Well, I said Braves as well.
Yeah.
I said maybe the Mariners.
Maybe.
Yeah.
No way.
I
had Braves.
How do you say no way?
I said Braves should because they're not really losing anybody. They have basically the same team and they have everybody long term. I feel like having that mentality, everybody being long term. I said Dodgers maybe, and those are the only two teams. I mean, Astros I like.
Well, a lot of these are maybes for me.
Yeah, but
I can't believe you don't like Seattle. I mean, Cal Raleigh, baby. Oh, he's a beast.
He just get thumb surgery. We're running out of time here.
My HP product status. Oh, no. Okay.
Started this episode out. Let's wrap it up here with some trivia, sports betting. Talked about that, didn't we?
Yep.
We're wrapping this episode up.
Okay,
we got to.
Would you quit yelling at me? You see what I got to deal with every day of my life?
This was a great episode.
It was a really good episode. Yeah. We got into
Comments. What do you want us to talk about? Give us a topic. Give us a segment that you want us to talk about.
Yeah, any random segments that you want us to talk about. I think what I want to try to do on this video, I think somehow you can make chapters on the YouTube videos
and like it shows
designate
up on the scroll bar what it is.
So you guys can go to whatever segment you want to listen to. Some people don't like baseball. Some people don't like football.
Yep.
You know. So yeah, you can listen to whatever you want to listen to. But
make sure you tell your family to subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe.
Yeah, 100 subscribers.
100 subscribers. We'll get the first guest on here. We'll buy another mic. We'll get We'll get you a mic even. If you get us to 100 subscribers.
Absolutely.
We'll get you on here.
Stay tuned. 30. We didn't talk about our 30 subscriber giveaway.
Oh yeah, we'll do a 30 subscriber giveaway. What is
next episode?
Next episode we'll give it out.
We'll give it out. Okay. It's gonna be a surprise gift. But if you were one of our first 30 YouTube subscribers, we do have that information down.
We'll get it to you.
You're gonna get a giveaway.
Find out who it is. Anything
else?
Until
then, I think that's it.
Episode 3.
Episode 3.
B Squared Sports Talk.
This is episode 2.
Episode 2.
Not 3.
Rewind.
Episode 2.
Iron Bull. G Money. We're out.
We're out.
B Squared.
B Squared.